Okay, so we're down here in kind of near Senado Square. Sao Paulo Ruins is up that way. So we're kind of this little beautiful spot, and we're gonna play a game called Spot the Foreigner. We're gonna see how many foreigners we can spot. We'll break them into different categories as well. Maybe Portuguese and maybe European. We might even do other ones too, but we'll see if we see other ones. But the other ones can get harder to count. Anyways, Spot the Foreigner, coming on up. Chiquinha, Chiquinha. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, let's do Spot the Foreigner. I think I see a couple foreigners right there. So there's 1, 2 already. That was quick. I thought we'd thought it might take a little while to see some, but I guess not. So that's our one street that goes all the way to Sao Paulo Ruins, and we'll just kind of casually check everything out as we walk. So yeah, our Spot the Foreigner game is already underway, and it's doing quite well already. Looks like we're gonna have number 3. Oh no, looked like he could have been a foreigner, but then when you got a little closer, it looks like could be Macanese. Macanese are sometimes they look a little bit European and a little bit Chinese. So yeah, our city is Macau is quite interesting. Got lots of different nationalities. So you got Portuguese, of course, Macanese, or a mix of Portuguese and Chinese, and then you got other nationalities as well. Oh wow, our little Spot the Foreigner game just turned more interesting because we have a little display up here. This is St. Dominic's Church. So let's just keep looking to see if we can spot any more foreigners on our way. I think I see a couple up in this little corner here. Oh, they're coming out of the church. So actually the church, a lot of them look kind of Macanese, and the reason they look a little bit Europeanish, and a little bit Macanese, a little bit Chinese, a little bit, is because usually there's a church service going on. Huh. So it looks like we're going to see a few. So yeah, these are our Macanese. So our Spot the Foreigner game is going pretty well. So I don't know how many, maybe somebody else count. There's 2 other foreigners right there, so we just saw a couple. These look like they're maybe Macanese, which are kind of not easy to see. That guy's definitely Filipino. Let's see. That woman's probably Filipino too. We're definitely seeing some foreigners. So yeah, so far we're doing it for 5 minutes, and maybe somebody else can help count because I'm kind of losing track already. But we're definitely in this kind of cool space. It's getting near Chinese New Year, so we have these lights for it. And we also have some music that's coming up here too. So we're kind of in for a special treat as we play the Spot the Foreigner game. So our Spot the Foreigner is at least, I think, like foreign, European looking, like 100% European is probably like 6 or 8, I think. Somebody can let me know at the end. And then we had like a big handful of Macanese, the ones that look a little bit Europeanish, a little bit Chinese. And usually you see them around the Catholic Church a lot, because usually they, Macanese kind of identify with that Catholic heritage. Okay, let's stay focused on our game here. Let's see, probably see some foreigners in here. So we got this kind of cool little courtyard right here. So yeah. So you got this little space. So there's at least one foreigner in there. So yeah. So here you can kind of buy drinks and popcorn and beer, coffee. And we saw some more foreigners in there as well. But we're going to keep continuing our Spot the Foreigner game. And we're kind of, it's kind of a lot of interesting stuff. Now it's getting a little bit too dark for our Spot the Foreigner game, but we're also at 4 minutes. So we'll just kind of walk around this little spot and we'll see what we can see within it. This right here is ready for Chinese New Year. So that's what all that is about. Usually on the periphery around here, you'll see those are Filipina. A lot of Filipinos usually hang out in this area. So if we're going to do a Filipino one. These look like they're maybe more Chinese here. Filipino there. This Filipino. So you kind of got a big group of usually a lot of Filipino, they live up in this area, and it's kind of like San Malo area. Anyways, so our Spot the Foreigner game is doing pretty well. It's kind of a main street right there. There's another, I think that guy was India, I think. Yeah, we're doing 5 minutes, but there's actually too many to count, so. Kind of have this nice little park. Yeah, a little bit too many to count. So we have. Anyways. So if you hear different people, I just heard Tagalog and then it's went by another one, like maybe the security guard, could be Nepal or India. So we have quite a few foreigners in Macau. And just for the reference, all of them that are here are not tourists. They're all living and working here and would have been here for the whole. We're just going to end the Spot the Foreigner game. So I don't know if it captured it at all at the end, but I was just going to say that actually there's a lot of foreigners that live here, and then the ones that do live, the ones that I'm capturing today are all people that live here, because no foreigner is allowed to come as a tourist. It's completely closed off, and it's been closed for a year because of COVID. So I'm just kind of letting you know that that's for people that are curious. If you saw a foreigner today, and we saw a lot of them from a lot of different countries and nationalities, I think those are some of the Macanese from the church. But the other, of course, they would live here for generations. But the other ones, they all live and work here, so so they have a right to be here. But there's no tourists that are allowed since COVID came. So about a year they banned all foreigners from coming in. If you have a non-Chinese passport holder, then you can't leave the city. And if you do leave the city, you can't come back. So if they're here, they've been here for at least 1 year, if not many years. Myself, 7 years. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this one, and that was end of the Spot the Foreigner game. Hope you liked it.